Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Stef. I do a lot of reaction videos. Today we're going to be watching Thor 2 Dark World. There was a bit of a pause in filming and stuff because my main PC malfunctioned. I had to get a backup PC just enough so I could use it during the meantime while it goes and gets fixed. That sounds right. Anyway, so we're gonna be watching Thor. Yeah, so my PC malfunctioned on me while I was watching, I believe, one of the Game of Thrones episodes for Patreon, so I have to go get it fixed. I have to send it in to get it fixed. And we're gonna be using this one for now. So if you'd also like to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys, you can head over to my Patreon and be a part of our community. You get all of that, and you also get access to our Discord where we have movie nights every month. I've been like kind of unable to do that recently, so I'm really stacking up on the movies. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get with my Discord on that, and then I stream on Twitch as well. We also talk about movie nights and stuff and when we're gonna do them, also the games that we play on Twitch, and then if you guys ever want to talk about the films and shows that we're watching, we also just kind of like chat on there as well. I'm just throwing this out there, but also I've been trying, I don't know what you guys think about this, because we've been talking it for a while with like my original Discord family friends, but so I've been wanting to, I'm trying to save a little bit of money to start painting my reactions on Patreon to like at least like my favorite scene of a movie that I watch or anything that kind of sticks out to me. I kind of want to like make a video and paint it and stuff, but instead of making a video, I was thinking of actually streaming it on Twitch. And we've also talked about this before, again with like my original Discord or Twitch, when people the people who have been following me or watching me on Twitch for like the longest time, we've talked about it. But basically it's like a Google Docs type of thing, and you basically write whatever it is that you're feeling or like whatever's happening in your life. If you ever want to just like, if you need advice from like an outside perspective or anything like that, and it's all of it is anonymous. So I want to kind of start figuring out how to do that, because I want to make a stream at least like weekly maybe, where we just have like a mental health type of thing, and those anonymous Google Docs will be sent to me, and I will be painting my favorite scene from a movie that I've watched for here or Patreon, and we're basically just going to be chatting while I'm painting, and I'm going to be reading over the comments, and I'm just going to be like painting and talking to you guys. So I feel like that would be a really, really, really cool stream that I would really love to start kind of organizing together, because I would really love to like get into those chats, and especially because one of my main reasons of like doing all of this is specifically on the mental health aspect of it all. So I don't know, I just want to throw that out there and see what you guys think about it on YouTube specifically, because I will be kind of like, those streams will also be uploaded to YouTube as well here and there. So just throwing it out there. Right, so for Patreon specifically, we're on Game of Thrones episode 5 currently. We just finished watching Independence Day, and our next one is called Blood Diamond. I don't know what that one's about, but that's the next exclusive film that was chosen for me. And then we're continuing Clone Wars as well, and then, you know, ahead of Game of Thrones and all that, and then as well as, you know, receiving the MCU films earlier in time. Besides that, I guess let's just dive into it. I kind of a little bit forgot where we're at a little bit, because I think the last movie we watched was Iron Man 3, I believe. So I just kind of want to see what this correlates to with the second Thor. I haven't seen this one. I've had a little bit of commentary here and there about it during my streams, talking about the movie a bit and like the opinions of others and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get into it, and I think I just kind of want to dive into it. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm not sure exactly who the villain would be, or if Loki is part of this at all, maybe, just because of how the last movie went with all of them. So yeah, let's just dive into it, I guess. Oh, sorry, and before I start, all of those links will be down below. And then if you ever want to help donate or anything like that, because I've been also wanting to get a new mic, because I have like this like $30 mic from Amazon, because I just moved this year. But if you want to help me with any of that, or like the painting setup or anything, those links will also be down below. I know some of you have also asked me about Amazon, like a Amazon, what is it called? Some of you guys have asked me about it. It's like like a wish list, like Amazon wish list. I don't know how to do that, unfortunately. I could learn, maybe, possibly. I could learn it. I'm sure it's easy, or I can ask someone as well. But I'll try and figure that out just in case, because I feel like for the past year, people have been asking me, and I'm like, unfortunately, I don't know how to do it. But I'll try and figure it out, so I can post that up there. But besides that, let's dive in.
Malekith sacrificed his own people in a desperate attempt to lay waste to Asgard's army.
Ahi Neshathenye.
Or so we were led to believe.
Sire of the Aether, shall we destroy it?
If only we could, but its power is too great. Bury it deep, somewhere no one will ever find it.
Okay, so I kind of get a glimpse of what the movie might be about. I'm kind of curious to see the relationship between Thor and Loki in this movie specifically, unless he isn't part of it. But I would suppose, I would think, oh, okay, cool. I would think so.
Loki.
Oh, this is
Hello, Mother.
after all of it.
Proud.
Please don't make this worse.
Define worse.
Enough! I will speak to the prisoner alone.
I honestly forgot about this altercation occurring.
Do you not truly feel the gravity of your crimes? Wherever you go, there is war, ruin, and death.
I went down to Midgard to rule the people of Earth as a benevolent god, just like you.
We are not gods. We're born, we live, we die.
Give or take 5,000 years.
All this because Loki desires a throne.
It is my birthright.
Your birthright was to die as a child, cast out onto a frozen rock.
Yeah.
If I had not taken you in, you would not be here now to hate me.
If I'm for the axe, then for mercy's sake, just swing it.
You'll spend the rest of your days in the dungeons.
And what of Thor? You'll make that witless oaf king while I rot in chains.
Thor must strive to undo the damage you have done. He will bring order to the Nine Realms, and then, yes, he will be king.
I've got this completely under control.
Is that why everything's on fire?
I'm wondering if we'll see any other characters
You're welcome.
in this film. Just how I believe in Iron Man 3 at the ending of the special scene, Hulk was listening to him.
All yours.
Hello? I accept your surrender.
Is he gonna rebuild?
Anyone else?
No?
Perhaps next time we should start with the big one.
Oh, well, that was uneventful. I thought like something else was bound to happen.
Handle when you're ready.
The bridge. Have I forgotten that it's been fixed? I think I'm probably gonna say this in every film, but the music or whatever, it just like always gives me that same engulfed like feeling of joy. I don't know.
First time since Bifrost was destroyed, the Nine Realms are at peace. They're well reminded of our strength, and you have earned their respect and my gratitude.
Thank you.
Nothing out of order except your confused and distracted heart.
This isn't about Jane Foster, Father.
Human lives are fleeting, they're nothing. You'd be better served by what lies in front of you.
I didn't realize until I went back, because I went to go get popcorn, that he was looking straight at the girl.
What you've won. Join your warriors. Eat and drink. Revel in their celebration. At least pretend to enjoy yourself.
I think it's kind of crazy that he's like obviously happy for everyone, but he's still missing like Jane above it all.
It does not go unnoticed that you disappear each night. There are 9 realms. Future King of Asgard must focus on more than one.
I thank you for your sword and for your counsel, good lady Sif.
Damn, she got rejected.
Could we get some wine, please?
Sure, I'd love some.
Richard, this is Darcy. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello.
So, I show up to work at the lab / your mom's house, fully expecting you to be moping around in your pajamas, eating ice cream, and obsessing about you know who. But you're not. You're wearing lady clothes. You haven't showered, didn't you? You smell good.
Is there a point to all this? Because there really needs to be a point to all this.
Right. You know that scientific equipment you don't look at anymore? You might want to start looking at it again. This is the reason we came all the way out here.
It's malfunctioning.
That's what I said. That's what I did. You do something a little more scientific.
Sure, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like nothing. Kind of looks like the readings that Eric was rambling about. Our friend Eric kind of want banana balls.
He's not interested.
I'm
I'm not interested. It's time for you to go now.
Okay.
Short but sweet.
She needs help.
She's bound to be like a more excited than this.
I think I'm gonna have the sea bass.
Sea bass, yeah. Sea bass is good. Sea bass, sea bass, sea bass, sea bass, sea bass, sea bass, sea bass. Sea bass. Sea bass.
Jane, maybe you should stop saying sea bass and go after your friend.
This was so fun.
You know, I'll just stay here and say sea bass alone.
Aw. That's sad. But that's very sweet of him to like not get upset.
Then decided to strip naked and effectively terrorize tourists there with scientific equipment while shouting that he was trying to save them.
Was
Man later identified as noted astrophysicist
Oh my God, he went
Selvig
bullshit
has been
crazy.
called in for questioning by police.
I wonder if it has anything to do with that Loki thing that we saw at the end of one of the credit scenes. Or just, you know, perhaps everything that occurred.
I am not getting stabbed in the name of science. It's okay, we're Americans!
Is that supposed to make them like us?
Are you the police?
No, we're scientists. Well, I am.
Thanks.
We just found it.
Can you show us?
That doesn't seem right.
What does that even entail? Certain thing in that position of the atmosphere or something? Like
Where'd it go? What happened?
Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't.
I haven't seen readings like this since
New Mexico?
Don't touch anything.
She's back.
Give me two.
I was gonna say, because like, what if she goes into it, or what if somebody else goes?
Are those the car keys?
Don't tell me the evil goes to her. Well, damn. I would be screaming, right? What? Is she in what's it called? Vanaheim? Or yep. How did that even happen? How explanation wise? Why what? How? Wait, how did that even happen? And why? Like, I'm a little confused. Hopefully there'll be like some kind of explanation.
Al-Ayfihi Velamefe, Rashitente Ayafanta.
It reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
How was she?
She's quite clever, your mortal. She doesn't know it yet, but she studies the convergence as well. Even...
Oh no.
I can't see her.
Jane! Where the hell were you?
Tell me you didn't call the police.
What was I supposed to do?
Not call the police?
I was freaking out.
You call the cops, they call the feds. Next thing you know, we have S.H.I.E.L.D. crawling all over Area 51ing the place.
Jane!
We had a stable gravitational anomaly. We had unimpeded access. Our only competition was 10 years old.
Jane! You were gone for 5 hours.
What?
Oh damn.
Jane.
Sorry, I just needed to make sure you were real. It's been a very strange day.
Jane,
Where were you?
where were you? Heimdall could not see you.
I was right here where you left me. I was waiting, and then I was crying, and then I went out looking for you. You said you were coming back.
I know, but the Bifrost was destroyed. 9 realms erupted into chaos. Wars were raging. Marauders were pillaging. I had to put an end to the slaughter.
As excuses go, it's not terrible. But I saw you on TV. You were in New York.
Jane, I fought to protect you from the dangers of my world, but I was wrong. I was a fool. I believe that fate brought us together. Jane, I don't know where you were or what happened, but I do know this.
Hey! Is this you?
We're kind of in the middle of something here.
I'm pretty sure we are getting arrested.
Hold that thought.
Look at you! Still all muscly and everything. How's space?
Place is fine.
You Jane Foster?
Yes.
You know this man?
He's my intern. My intern's intern.
This is private property and you're trespassing, a lot of you. You have to come with me.
Requesting armed response officers to scene.
Hold on to me.
What are you doing?
Okay.
We have to do that again.
Welcome to Asgard.
Svartalfheim. So now they're basically it's awoken because it's inside of her.
My words are mere noises to you that you ignore them completely.
She's ill.
She is mortal. Illness is their defining trait.
I brought her here because we can help her.
She does not belong here in Asgard any more than a goat belongs at a banquet table.
Did he just... Who do you think you are?
I'm Odin, King of Asgard, protector of the 9 realms.
Oh. Well,
I know very well who you are. Jane Foster.
You told your dad about me?
Something is within her, Father. Something I have not.
It's impossible.
Oh, he knows about it because of his father.
defending.
No. It's defending itself.
Come with me. There are relics that predate the universe itself. What lies within her appears to be one of them.
I know these stories. Mother told them to us as children.
The leader Malekith made a weapon out of that darkness, and it was called the Aether.
So it's
While the other relics often appear as stones, the Aether is fluid and ever-changing. It changes matter into dark matter. It seeks out host bodies, drawing strength from their life force.
So she just happened to be there and okay. I guess, okay.
And the Aether was said to have been destroyed with them, and yet here it is.
Hmm.
The Dark Elves are dead.
Does your book happen to mention how to get it out of me?
No, it does not.
Thor literally just said they also believe that the Esther or whatever, Esther was also gone, and it's not. But the elves are dead. Doesn't really correlate just because it says so. I could be thinking about this the wrong way, but just based off of what he said about their enemies not having the power basically to stop him, how would that go about with Jane and what she has? Sorry, it's lovely to see how much power once a villain is shown. Once we meet a new villain, their power is just I just like to know their strength. Oh,
You might want to take the stairs to the left.
Prisons.
Loki.
Go. I will look after her.
He knew. Oh my god. There has to be like it just feels like the protection from Asgard is very minimal, which is interesting because, you know, Thor has been trying to have the peace over the seven realms, and it's like I would think they would have more stabilization, I guess, when it comes to the defense of Asgard. And he still hasn't been found.
Stand down, creature. And you may still survive this.
I'm gonna cry if she dies, dude.
Who are you?
I am Malekith.
You know what's crazy though? I would think that like being in Jane's position, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. So there's okay. I was like, obviously, if I was in Jane's position, I wouldn't know exactly what's going on with me, but whoever touches me, you know, whatever. So I would suspect, I don't know. I could use it to my benefit, but... She's gonna save her. She's...
You have taken something, child. Give it back. Witch! Where is the ether?
I'll never tell you.
I believe you.
Oh my god, dude. I honestly want to see Loki's reaction. Oh god. But I don't want to see... Oh, I don't want to see Ode. You know what's crazy to think is that Loki had a part of this. Like, he was a part of this. The murder of his mom. And that was the last thing that he told her. That is so sad. The last thing that Loki told her was that she wasn't his mother. Woo! I just want to see how he goes about that. Oh, I love the music. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck?
My gravimetric spikes can stabilize the focal point of the convergence. This time, the alignment and all the other worlds will just pass us by. It's beautiful. It's simple. Any questions?
Yeah.
Stef. Is she the only one who can see that? I would think so.
Jane Foster, you need to come with us.
We are still unable to restore the palace shields. Our artillery cannot detect them. Even Heimdall cannot see them. My king, we are all but defenseless.
She's your prisoner now? Leave us. No, I value our people's lives. I'll take Jane to the Dark World and draw the enemy away from Asgard. When Malekith pulls the ether from Jane, it will be exposed and vulnerable, and I will destroy it and him.
How?
If you fail, you risk this weapon falling into the hands of our enemies.
The risk is far greater if we do nothing. His ship could be over our heads right now. We'd never even know it.
If and when he comes, his men will fall on 10,000 Asgardian blades.
And how many of our men shall fall on theirs?
As many as are needed! We will fight to the last Asgardian breath, to the last drop of Asgardian blood.
And how are you different from Malekith?
Ha ha ha! The difference, my son, is that I will win.
I need your help.
I cannot overrule my king's wishes. Not even for you.
I'm not asking you to. The realms need their All-Father strong and unchallenged, whether he is or not. But he is blinded, Heimdall, by hatred and by grief.
As are we all.
Well, I see clearly enough.
The risks are too great.
Everything we do from here on is a risk. There is no other way. What I'm about to ask of you is treason of the highest order. Success will bring us exile, and failure shall mean our death.
Malekith knew the Aether was here. He can sense its power. If we do nothing, he will come for it again, but this time lay waste to all of Asgard.
We must move Jane off-world.
The Bifrost has been shut down and the Tesseract locked away in the vault.
There are other paths off Asgard, ways known only to a few.
One, actually.
No.
They're gonna
Thor.
They're gonna dig it up.
All this time, and now you come to visit me. Have you come to gloat? To mock?
Loki, enough. No more illusions.
Now you see me, brother. Did she suffer?
I did not come here to share our grief. Instead, I offer you the chance of a far richer sacrament.
Go on.
I know you seek vengeance as much as I do. You help me escape Asgard, and I will grant it to you. Vengeance.
Oh man, that's a scary decision.
You must be truly desperate to come to me for help. What makes you think you can trust me?
I don't. Mother did. And you should know that when we fought each other in the past, I did so with a glimmer of hope that my brother was still in there somewhere. That hope no longer exists to protect you. You betray me, and I will kill you.
When do we start?
He will betray you.
He will try.
Oh my gosh.
If you keep speaking, I just might.
Fine, as you wish. I'm not even here. Is this better?
It's better company, at least.
Brother. You look ravishing.
It will hurt no less when I kill you in this form.
Very well. Perhaps you prefer one of your new companions, given that you seem to like them so much.
Oh, this is much better. Whoa.
Oh, okay, that's what I...
Much. So tight. With the confidence, I can feel the righteousness surging. Hey, want to have a rousing discussion about truth, honor, patriotism? God bless them.
What? You could at least furnish me with a weapon. My dagger, something. Little common sense.
Thank you.
Betray him, and I'll kill you.
It's good to see you too, Stef.
I will give you as much time as I can.
Thank you, my friend.
If you even think of betraying him.
You'll kill me? Evidently there will be a line. I thought you said you knew how to fly this thing.
I said, how hard could it be?
Oh, okay.
I see your time in the dungeons has made you no less graceful, Loki.
I'm impressed.
I'm glad you're pleased. Now do as you promised. Take us to your secret pathway.
Oh shit.
Are you mad?
Possibly.
Say goodbye.
Not this day.
This day, the next. 100 years is nothing. It's a heartbeat. You'll never be ready. The only woman whose love you've prized will be snatched from you.
And will that satisfy you?
Satisfaction's not in my nature.
Surrender's not in mine. You think you alone were loved of Mother? You had her tricks, but I had her trust.
Trust? Was that her last expression? We let her die?
Are you kidding me?
Yourself.
Who put me there?
Who put me there? You know damn well. You know damn well who.
I'm Ian, by the way. Darcy's intern. Yeah, I don't get paid either. Are you all right?
I've had a god in my brain. I don't recommend it.
That's what I was literally figuring out.
It's happening. It's sooner than I calculated.
I couldn't remember.
What's happening? Bird.
Look.
Where'd they go? What the hell was that?
It worked.
Why are you feeling?
There's nothing more reassuring than realizing that the world is crazier than you are. Take me to Jane's lab.
Malekith.
Is she gonna die? There's no way she's gonna die like this. It's a random story and
All right, you ready?
part of the past.
I am.
Does this have any significance, like with everything that we've been caught up so far with the other MCU films that we've watched?
You know this plan of yours is going to get us killed.
Yeah, possibly.
This seems like a kind of like a side mission, that like a side quest type of feeling.
Would you?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
You gotta be.
No.
There's no way.
All I ever wanted was you and Odin dead at my feet.
What the fuck? I thought.
Malekith! I am Loki of Jotunheim, and I bring you a gift.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the fuck? I don't.
A good seat from which to watch Asgard burn.
He's lying, dude. He's lying. He's lying. He's just making a little scene. He's doing a little show right now. There's no way. Do we all have a little hope for Loki? I don't know. Oh my god, it landed in the enemy's hand. Okay. I was gonna say there's absolutely no fucking way. Oh shit. Why would it be that easy, you know? Why would it ever be that easy? Yeah, what was it that they said that it's like a fluid? Fuck. Okay. Now they're gonna go to Asgard. Black hole. Yeah, throw that throw it. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting a little stressed now. What the how?
See you in hell, monster.
That was really fucking smart, that's for sure. How does this work? How does...
Oh, you fool, you didn't listen.
I'm a fool. I'm a fool.
Stay with me, okay?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it. Fuck, I don't want to hear what he has to say.
I'll tell Father what you did here today.
I didn't do it for him.
Well, now what?
He's gonna unleash it. Not just on Asgard or on a star. Malekith is going to destroy everything.
How?
None of this would have happened if I hadn't found the Aether.
Then Malekith would have only possessed it that much sooner.
I only found it because I was looking for you.
It's your fault. Just kidding.
Now we're trapped here.
It's not me.
Richard? Where are you?
I'm still at the office. It's been a crazy day here today.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Is it? Never actually ordering anything.
How am I getting service here?
Is this about time? Do you want me to try later?
No, please, whatever you do, do not hang up the phone.
Okay then. I was just wondering if you want to try again. Maybe dinner next time.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. That's where it's.
Am I interrupting something?
No,
What are the
nothing at all.
chances?
Come on.
I'm losing you there. Are you in a tunnel?
Why, where are we going? Why, there's so many shoes in here. I'll just text her. So who's Richard?
Really?
Jane! You can't just leave like that. The whole world is going crazy. All the stuff we saw is spreading. Party.
Eric?
Jane! How wonderful. Oh, you've been to Asgard.
Where are your pants?
Oh, he says it helps him think.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need everything you got on this. All the work you've been doing on gravimetric anomalies, everything.
Okay. Are you well, Eric?
Your brother's not coming, is he?
Loki is dead.
Oh, thank God. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Forgive me, my liege.
What the fuck?
I've returned from the Dark World with news. There's no sign of Thor. Or the weapon, but...
What?
We found a body.
Is this some type of like
Loki.
that satisfaction that he wanted to see them suffer?
Malekith is going to fire the Aether at a spot where all the 9 worlds are connecting.
Amplifying the
Or he wants them to believe that he's dead? Her boots. It's kind of crazy to think that like all of these things are just showing up on like the news and stuff, like how it happened in New York. Right? So then like they would all be aware of all the catastrophic events happening.
The convergence will be in full effect in 7 minutes.
That just means we have to keep Malekith busy for 8.
The hell just happened? Move!
Oh shh. Oh my god. Sorry, I tend to like like flinch out of the way. I used to do that when I play games on Twitch and just like kind of look around the corners and stuff. Okay, see, this is what I mean. This is bound to be shared with the world, and then I'm thinking about the Avengers, right? Dude, what? Okay, I think there's like okay, that confuses me a bit with like the certain, I'm guessing, weak spots. Oh my god, it's literally everything.
You saved my life.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
That's funny. Oh.
Darcy? Jane!
Yeah. Sylvie.
Mia Mia!
How do I get to Greenwich?
Take this train, 3 stops.
Where the fuck is Loki, man? He lied to me.
Darkness returns, Asgardian. Have you come to witness the end of your universe?
I've come to accept your surrender.
Oh. Okay.
You think you can stop this?
Sorry. Thor must be pretty heavy, I don't know. Well, alright then.
The alignment has brought all the realms together. Every one of them saw you offer your life to save them. What can Asgard offer its new king in return?
My life. Father, I cannot be king of Asgard. I will protect Asgard and all the realms with my last and every breath, but I cannot do so from that chair. Loki, for all his grave imbalance, understood rule as I know I never will. The brutality, the sacrifice, it changes you. I'd rather be a good man than a great king.
Is this my son I hear, or the woman he loves?
When you speak to, I never hear Mother's voice. This is not for Jane, Father. She does not know what I came here to say. Now forbid me to see her or say she can rule at my side. It changes nothing.
One son who wanted the throne too much, another who will not take it. Is this my legacy?
Loki died with honor. I shall try to live the same. Is that not legacy enough?
I cannot give you my blessing, nor can I wish you good fortune. If I were proud of the man my son had become, even that I could not say. It would speak only from my heart. Go, my son.
Thank you, Father.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Thank you.
And then it ends. Oh, you gotta be shitting my pants. Are you kidding? Alright, let's go to the credit scene. Is this some kind of restaurant or something?
Present to you Tannelir Tivar, the collector.
Asgardians. It's an honor.
I thought this was gonna be like a funny scene or credit scene or something.
It's not wise to keep two infinity stones so close together. That's very wise.
That's an infinity stone?
It will be absolutely saved here in my collection.
See that it is.
Okay. So one in Asgard and one in the collection.
5 to go.
Well, who's that? I just saw that there was another one, so I put it just in case. Cute. I forgot about him. Okay. My goodness. She is. Okay. So, I think honestly the only closest correlation that we had with the other movies in this one was the 2 Infinity Stones. I'm assuming in the next couple of movies we'll know who the last guy was that he's trying to find. What did he say? 5 more? Is there 7 of them? I'm not sure what he said. I forgot. I think he said 2 or right. Oh, 6 of them. Got it, because he has one of them. Okay, so there's six Infinity Stones, I believe. I don't know who he was. I thought for a second it might have been Thanos, because I know that in some point Thanos wants them. But well, I mean, everybody wants them. Okay, that makes sense. I just kind of answer myself along the way. Yeah, I don't know who he is and his whole intention with everything, but I guess if anyone would want the Infinity Stones like that, they would become or be evil. I'm not sure, but they entrusted him with it. So also with Loki, I'm a little confused, because I know the last movie I talked about how I don't really know much of his like characteristics when it comes to like his persona and like his powers and all of that stuff. And you know, he physically died. It wasn't like a replica of him, unless it wasn't a replica of him. And I'm trying to think of how he could have portrayed himself to die, unless he just pretended to, or I'm not, like, that's the confusing part about it, because he physically died. We all saw it, unless we didn't really see it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. And now I'm wondering where Odin is at, actually. Unless Loki kind of caged him or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things through and see. I wasn't very fond of like the story itself, only because of how I explained that it was kind of like a side quest. But technically, I guess it wasn't, because it's the second Infinity Stone, or the, you know, whatever. When I was streaming on Twitch, I know some of you guys were saying that this movie basically sucked. But I honestly don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I was a little confused by the whole idea of the 2 needle points. You know, I had a little bit of an understanding of it, but then as Jane had her little thing and shifting point to point, I think that was kind of confusing me. Because I'm assuming that in the little map, or the thing that she was using, had a picture or the image of Thor and that other guy fighting. So then she would know exactly where to land on the transitional circle, you know? Yeah, I just wish I had a little bit. I think maybe if I watched it again, possibly I could kind of understand it better. But I think that was like, as it just continued from point to like one point to the other, it just became a little bit more confusing to me. But I think that's like the basis of it. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, and it's like literally just that. It's the fact that she was able to kind of control where to what point it would be. And I honestly think that's it. Like that's just like the basic understanding of it. And I think I might be overthinking a little bit, just because of how much everything was kind of like all over the place when it came to that. And I know in also part of the film, I also described how, you know, obviously with the destruction that happened in New York, everything was kind of televised. And when it came to them contacting S.H.I.E.L.D., they wouldn't answer. And then also with, you know, like him getting on the bus, or like people actually taking out their phones and like videotaping everything, that also being put online, or anything that could be shared amongst the entire world. I was a little confused as to why the Avengers wouldn't be there to like counterattack, or like I don't understand why they wouldn't be there if they saw that, because, you know, obviously out of world things is, you know, their criteria or whatever. But I think that's also one of the things that confuses me is why wouldn't the Avengers be there to I mean, if they saw that whole ship thing, you know, I'm assuming there's a bunch of people that were filming it. So I think that's one of the confusing things that one of the confusions I had. I feel like the Avengers, if anything, would have been there, especially for that type of destruction, and you know, that doesn't look earthy. That doesn't look like human man-made ship. So yeah, that was kind of confusing. I felt like the Avengers should have been there or something. So I think one of the things that I also wasn't very fond of is I wish there was a little bit more background on everything that was happening, if that makes sense. I know there was a little bit of background on the science of it all and the physics of it all when it came to the, you know, the 2 needle points and all of that stuff. But when it came to the people of Vanaheim, or I'm sorry, not people, but, you know, the creatures of Vanaheim or whatever, and just how everything kind of occurred, like, I feel like normally Marvel films have a lot of description and history. I think just description in general to kind of understand the basis of what's going on. And I feel like with this one, it wasn't very focused on trying to, I guess, help us understand like what is going on. It was just like, here's this story that happened with Odin's father, and this is what occurred, and it's been stashed away. But then you realize that that's what the movie's going to be about, and it becomes that. But there just wasn't a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. There just wasn't a lot of background information on fully understanding thoroughly the story behind it. And I feel like if I had a little bit more description on it and explanation on certain things, that would have made like the Infinity Stone realization more like wow element type of feeling. But I feel like that wasn't very like part of it. And there was a lot of emphasis on the relationship between Jane and Thor. I also didn't know it was like 2 years before they had seen each other, but there was a lot of emphasis on them. And honestly, they're not. I mean, like, I love the romance in Marvel movies is one of the things that I really love about it, especially with like Spider-Man, for example, with the one with Andrew Garfield. And I don't know, usually the romance stories in Marvel is I love them. But for some reason with like Thor and Jane, I don't know what it is. I don't feel like there's a lot of chemistry. I feel like it's more Thor loves her because of the person that she is, and she's more like wow factor of Thor. I don't know. It's just kind of straight, especially because she's a scientist. So, you know, I don't know. I just don't feel like their love story is one of the things that I kind of like am interested in hearing, I guess, because there's not a lot of background either. I feel like with everything that happened, they've just kind of like, oh my God, I just met you. You saved me. I love you. So now every time I watch them, it's like, yeah, she's trying to save him. Yeah, this. Like their love obviously shows, but there's not a lot of like depthness to it, I guess, because I didn't really feel it from them as I did, like, for example, watching Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. But that's just me, just because I love the whole like Marvel romance and how they kind of go about it. But when it comes to like Thor and Jane, it's just, I could have honestly easily seen Thor go for Sif, for example, or even on the bus when like the girl put her hand on his chest and he was just like smirking, you know. I don't know, there's just like something odd or off about it, and I'm not very like curious to kind of have like the movie dive into it so much. And you know, I've been waiting for him to come, and yeah, I don't know, am I being a hater? I have no idea. Also, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much. I really love his character towards the end about him saying that he doesn't want to be king. I also don't know if that's stupid or not, but I love seeing like the difference in his character when it comes to the first movie, because I didn't know that he was that egotistical and selfish and destructive when I saw the first movie. So when I'm watching this one, it's just very nice to see his character and how he has kind of grown from that. And even in trusting Loki, for example, with everything that was happening, which is, I guess, very nice to see, but also obviously can't be trusted. But I really moving on to the next one. Love Loki's character. I think he really knows how to surprise you. I think that's really cool about him. I just really want to know his powers, man. I want to know what exactly it is that he's able to do, because he surprises me every single time we come into a film and he's playing in it. He's a great villain. That I will say. Okay, but yeah, besides that, I don't think this was a really... I know a lot of you were saying like this was the worst Marvel film and stuff, but I didn't... I was fond of it. I don't think I had like a lot of problems with it, personally. It wasn't like the greatest Marvel film, but it, you know, it's, for me, it's just like not the worst. I'm also gonna keep going through the movies and see how it goes, but I don't think it was that bad. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say for this one. I feel like I've said quite a bit, and I can't think of anything else at the moment. But yeah, our next MCU movie is Captain America: Winter Soldier. I'm excited. I love Captain America. So I will see you guys for that one. Also, I want to know your guys' opinion on this film specifically, because I think when I was streaming last, a lot of you were saying that this was like the worst Marvel film ever, so on and so forth. So I kind of just want to know you guys' opinion on it. I kind of threw out a little bit of what I could think of just by, you know, just by watching it right now and what I can think at the top of my head. But besides that, comment that below, and because I really want to know. Yeah, but I'll see you guys for the next one, and make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated. I'll see you later.